people think I'm crazy right now. People think I'm nuts right now. But I used to be a lot more out of it. I used to be a lot more out there in left field trying to catch a ball that wasn't even there, you know? Trying to snort gas, trying to snort grass. I don't even know. I'm just saying weird stuff like you wouldn't normally do. Like, I don't know like tie a bunch of toasters to your feet and walk around town. Who would do that? Or like something like that. Something random stuff. Just maybe to get attention because it's a last move of desperation to feel like I matter in some way, shape, or form. I'm just. This is fictional. This is fictional, but I'm about to be non-fictional. I'm about to be real here. I was going out there a little bit, but now I'm coming back in. So yeah, I used to think that famous people were using, witchcraft on me. I used to kind of, it's crazy because it's like I used to think that they were talking to me through the radio or talking to me through their lyrics, like some really crazy shit. Like that guy's schizo and he's never coming back. But I'm good. I'm good. It's actually I feel ashamed that it's even a thing. Part of the stuff with me is just I have such a vivid imagination and I'm so well, I like to think I'm intelligent, but you know how that goes. You know how that goes when someone has an ego or eventually to learn how smart they are. I don't think you're really smart unless you know how smart you actually are. But some people are probably just totally ignorant to how smart they actually are and then they're hanging around people that aren't that smart. Like they're below their intelligence, but you're actually hanging around them, almost like you have something in common with them. Almost like you're just hanging out with the wrong crowd when maybe you don't have a crowd because you're such a singularity that you can see through every social situation or social interaction with any human being and see the insignificance of so many things that you just skip to the juicy stuff, like talking about how I used to be delusional and thought people were using witchcraft on me in a podcast, you know? That's juicy to me. But if I could change it, would I have went through what I went through? No. Hell no. I wish I had a normal life, but now I almost feel like some crazy mutated gene, I feel like if you look at some people, this is something that I've kind of seen lately, or kind of a weird way of thinking about things. If you kind of look at someone and think of them more, don't think of them as a human being. Think of them more as like something that crawled out of a pond or a river or something, right? Or an ocean. Like something that just kind of like boop, 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 that's what it is right there. That's what it looks like. And it's crazy because if you think about how human beings look, just imagine how human beings look to like other animals. Just think for a second how bizarre that is because it's weird because reptiles or the different mammals, different creatures, insects, different stuff, they can look pretty bizarre to us, you know what I mean? Like it can look pretty crazy like, whoa, like existing out of that thing, that is just a trip. That's bizarre, to feel like your insect body or whatever the hell it is. Insects are gross, I know, but I'm just saying, like, if you just put yourself there and you just look at human beings, because like our hands feel a certain way, right? Wait, when we touch things, we feel a certain way and we think a certain way, and everything's revolving around how we feel and what we act on and what we do based on this intuition and all of this, right? Not to get too weird, too weird. My movements are too weird. Not to sound too weird, But yeah, we're just a different creature to people. And that's one thing that I kind of realized, like, of the whole I'm a different breed. I'm a different genetic strand of DNA, you know? I got delusions in my DNA. I'm a different kind. I'm a different kind, you know? And I feel like different people are actually made like the human like our genetics actually make certain people for certain reasons, but we're almost an experiment. If you think about it like an experiment, like we're not really standing on solid ground here. We're more just like this physical material that could be destroyed. You know, you just throw you into a pool of lava and there you go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's pretty disturbing to even think, you know? Like if you just think of yourself as being ground up into a hamburger, you know, you just grind your meat up to a hamburger. That's pretty dark stuff, man. I mean, just to see yourself as so disposable and almost just so like you're not even real. Like you temporary, you know? So when you just think about like what it would be like to just, you know, I don't know, like look inside of yourself, like you just see like your intestines spill all over the pavement. Sorry, didn't mean to go there. Getting back on track though. Disturbing imagery, disturbing thoughts, things that you probably didn't think. A graphic nature. But yeah, you know, so me, I was a different strand of DNA. I was the type of person that was on his own mutated ozone layer, you know? I was going in my own path, and for some reason, I thought the radio was talking to me. I thought people were singing songs about me. I thought I thought famous people were using witchcraft on me. I thought they were literally like I was listening to the radio, listening to a song, and it was crazy because I thought they were using witchcraft on me. But maybe it's so weird to think about because maybe it was more of a confidence thing. Like they were trying it's kind of it's so weird. Because like if you think about like what does a famous person that they become famous, what do they have that they're giving people a lot of the time? I'm saying like performing arts and stuff, you know, celebrities and all that. What do they have that they're giving people? They're giving them charisma. What the hell is charisma? What the hell is magic? Oh, they say, oh, they're just magical performer, whatever. What the hell is magic? And it's almost like confidence. It's almost feel good energy. And so maybe their witchcraft was really them manipulating me to like them. So I was like, oh, they're using witchcraft, but maybe it was more of a logical sense. Like they're trying to mess with they're trying to control me. So in a way, they are kind of using witchcraft, but that's not witchcraft. That's just psychological aggression and advantage. You know, that's a psychological advantage. If you think about anybody like succeeding in entertainment, a lot of it's a psychological advantage. You know, like you find something in yourself that can pertain to other people, but might can be considered a strength or a weakness. So you have all these different personality traits and these different kinds of socialisms, you know, the way that you, not the society term, not the societal term socialism, but your social interactions, your social behavior, and then, you know, you present that to people, and it's almost like you're trying to gain a psychological advantage over someone else. So you're insinuating that they're weak or strong, depending on what the hell you're doing, or you know, because like that's one thing I realize is if I'm here doing this, then I can't assume like, oh, I'm here to help everyone. I'm here to help everyone, right? I'm here to help everybody and help them believe in themselves and help them think better things and come on to my level. Like how condescending is that? Because I know a lot of people are actually pretty smart. Like if you search around the internet a little bit, there's a lot of people and there's a lot of different things being said, a lot of different personalities, a lot of strands of DNA. You know, there's a lot of it's like just like a lot of mutations, really. And it's almost like I know that you wouldn't really consider a person a mutation, but if you just think of it like that for a second, that's what I almost feel like I experienced was like some weird brain mutation where I thought that famous people were the devil or something, you know, like they're trying to use but I think it can be typical like, oh yeah, they sold their soul to get famous, you know, like you get all this kind of mystical crap, you know, in your head and stuff. And it's like, well, honestly, if you really think about it, it's really just practicing stuff and then That's what I'm saying though. Psychological advantage, like someone is able to portray themselves in a way to me, and I find it convincing enough for to be entertained. You know, so if someone made me believe they could actually do witchcraft, or they were so magical and so charismatic to the point of them entertaining me or making me believe something or think something about myself or influencing me in one shape or another, you know, then yeah, then I guess they are using some kind of witchcraft. But you don't really need witchcraft to entertain me, you know, especially back in the day, you know. But you might believe you're doing witchcraft, you know, because people are pretty crazy. There are people that do believe in witchcraft. There are people that believe in magic and angels and all sorts of stuff, you know. And so me, I pretty much just categorize everything nowadays. Like ain't no one using no witchcraft on me. You get that devil magic out of here. You know, you heard the word, you heard. You know what I'm saying? So even though I was so crazy, I thought famous people were using witchcraft on me to get famous, basically to make money, to be rich. Um, when it really was all said and done, they're pretty much just normal people who have a series of skills or talents, and they're able to maximize that with their connections or their practice and all the time they put in. So, you know, what an idiot I was, huh? But they probably are. They probably are. Just saying. No, no. It's all just smoke and mirrors, folks. It's all just a big gag. None of it's real. But you can believe. You can give into it. I like giving into the aspect of entertainment where it makes me believe something isn't, something that isn't real is real. That's kind of the point of it. Let me believe something else is real because this is boring. So actually, believing people were using witchcraft was actually more entertaining than sitting around and being like, yeah, nothing's happening. Nothing special here. So, so at least it was entertaining in itself. But I don't give them credit. I give them nothing. It was my psychotic behavior that led to that. Of they're using witchcraft on me through the radio. All right, I'm out of here. Have a good day.